Thank you for your interest in the Washington State Notary Public Program. This training is designed to cover the basic information needed for a prospective notary public to apply for a notary public commission. The Department of Licensing regulates the notary public profession and strongly recommends that if you are interested in notary education, you seek out additional information, including other publications distributed by the Department of Licensing and the notary laws and rules posted on other state websites, in order to ensure that you are as prepared as possible to perform your notarial duties. There are 4 requirements that applicants must meet to apply for a notary public commission. First, an applicant must meet the minimum qualifications for the notary public commission. If they do, a notary public must submit a complete notary public application to the department, which includes a $10,000 surety bond and a signed and notarized oath of office. We will get into the specifics of these over the course of this training. The notary public qualifications set by the legislature state that an applicant must be 18 years or older when they apply, be a citizen or permanent legal resident of the United States, be a resident of Washington or have a place of employment or practice in the state, and be able to read and write English. We will now discuss the individual sections of the application and how they should be completed. Section A is a required section for the applicant to provide their personal information for the commission. This information should be completed as it appears. You should note that the sections for notary commission name and full legal name are not the same. The section for notary commission name refers to how you would like your name to be printed on your commission certificate, how your name will appear on your notary stamp or seal, and how you will sign documents that you notarize. While you have some flexibility on how to display your name here, please note that at a minimum, your notary commission name must contain your first and middle initials as well as your last name. On the other hand, your full legal name is your name as it appears on your identification, such as your driver's license or passport, which may be different than your notary commission name. Section B is a required section about prior criminal convictions. These questions attest to the character of an applicant and whether they can be given a notary public commission. A yes answer is not determinative, however. Each time an application comes to the department with a yes answer, the application is reviewed to determine the qualifications of the applicant and whether a commission should be granted. If you must check yes for any of these, please include a detailed explanation of the circumstances of that answer, including any supporting documents or court decisions, so that an accurate decision can be made. Section C is an optional slide for applicants who are also applying for the Electronic Records Notary Public Endorsement. If you are applying for the endorsement, you will need to provide the department the names of any tamper-evident technologies you plan on using. If you are not applying for the endorsement, or if you do not know what tamper-evident technologies you plan on using, you can leave this blank. If you are applying for the endorsement, but you leave this blank, you will need to inform the department of your choice of technology provider within 30 days of your license being issued, or the department may revoke the endorsement. Section D is an oath of office that needs to be completed with the assistance of another, currently active notary public. The applicant needs to take this section of the application to be signed in front of the other notary public, who will fill out most of the information in this section. It is important that the applicant not fill out this section before meeting with the other notary public. This must be completed in the other notary public's presence. Along with each notary application, whether an initial application or a renewal, you must also secure a surety bond for $10,000 and submit a signed copy of the bond rider with your application. There are a couple pieces of information that need to be broken down. One simple but important point is that the application must be accompanied specifically by a surety bond. A surety bond is a specific type of insurance that protects the public in case of a mistake. To protect the notary, there is errors and omissions insurance instead. While an applicant should speak with their insurance company to learn more, please note that it is the surety bond that is required for the application. This cannot be overstated. The most common source of delays in applications comes from applicants submitting incorrect or missing surety bonds. Once you have completed the application, it must be sent by mail to the department to the address listed below. The department currently does not accept initial applications online or by email. In addition to the completed application form, the application must include proof of a $10,000 surety bond as discussed previously, and a $30 application fee by check or money order made out to the Department of Licensing. Please note that if any of these requirements are not met, an application will not be completed. If the department cannot get the missing requirements from the application will be denied, and any application fees will not be returned to the applicant. The paper renewal application is similar to the initial application and asks for much of the same information. There are 3 small differences between the 2 documents. Section A asks fewer questions about your personal information. Specifically, the renewal application does not ask about your ability to read and write English or whether you've been a notary in the past. It is safe to assume both of these based off your previous application. Section C has options for notaries to add new tamper-evident technologies or to change technologies that you have previously listed. If you do not have an electronic records notary public endorsement and are not adding one, you do not have to complete this section. Section D, which has the oath of office, has been removed. The oath from your initial application is sufficient. It is also possible to renew your commission online using the online portal provided by the department. The online portal is a helpful place to take care of a number of tasks relating to your commission, including updating your address and contact information, adding endorsements, and of course, renewing your commission. Even better, because you don't have to wait on the postal service, and because these renewals can be processed in real time, online renewals are often processed much quicker than paper renewals. To renew online, or to access any of the other services our online systems provide, click on the big blue button found at the website listed here. To log into the online system, you will need to provide your personal information into the boxes shown here. Commonly, individuals forget to include the license that they have, so please remember to click on the drop-down menu and select Notary Public Commission from the list before clicking on Submit. Once you provide this information, you will be on the main page. While you have access to all of the system's functionality from here, to renew, click on the link on the right side of your screen that says Renew. If the Renew link does not show for you, you may need to complete another step to correct some outstanding issue. Most commonly, you may need to add your email address to your account before you can renew. If you do have some additional requirement, check the notice at the top of the screen and follow the directions posted there. Contact the notary office if problems persist, and we will do our best to assist you. Most of the online renewal process is pretty straightforward. For most of these pages, you will answer any questions and click on Start or Continue to move forward. One screen that might be difficult is the Financial Guarantee section, where you will enter your surety bond information. For most of these lines, you will enter the information that is printed on your surety bond, such as the bonding company and the policy number. Once you do, you will need to provide us a copy of the signed surety bond. To do this, you click on the Add Files button, which will prompt you to upload a copy of your signed surety bond from your computer. The specifics of how to do this will depend on your computer. The screen after this asks some basic questions about any current or past criminal convictions or sanctions. These questions are treated the same as the questions on the physical application, including how the department handles yes answers. Once you complete this screen and verify the information you have provided, you can submit your renewal and it will be processed in a timely manner. As with our paper applications, please allow 30 days to have your commission processed and sent to you. Thank you for taking the time to research how to apply for your Notary Public Commission. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out to the Department of Licensing by phone or email for more information. If you would like updates about alerts or changes to notary rules and laws, sign up for the Notary Public listserv to receive occasional emails on the subject. Thank you and have a great day.